fan, do you see why we can't take our eyes off it?
I do.
It is a spectacle for sure. And yes, this golf course has been one of the stories this week with all that rain. Let's go out to the golf course now and Todd Lewis for the very latest. Todd?
Well, Ryan, I took a tour of the golf course, and it looks great if you consider Thursday night through Saturday night, 10 inches of rain fell on this property. That's right. Just 2 days ago, the rain stopped falling. But the staff here at TPC Sawgrass has exhausted every resource and nearly every person, close to 200, to get this Pete Dye layout looking as good as it's ever looked. And play is going on as scheduled. This is what the 17th hole looked like on Friday. The walkway to the green underwater. This is what 17 looks like now. An example of the hard work given to this course by the agronomy staff here at the TPC Sawgrass and the PGA Tour.
The golf course was destroyed from the spectator areas to the actual playing surfaces. The bunkers had to be completely rebuilt in a 12-hour period. We added over 200 tons of sand to the bunkers. We're very fortunate in 2006 that the property was rebuilt. The fairways were sand capped. There's drainage every 10 feet in the fairways, and we have precision air systems that are sucking the moisture out of the greens.
Those in the field knew how much rain this course absorbed and did not know what to expect on Monday. What they saw was borderline miraculous.
I'm really shocked. I was going to come down yesterday morning and get here midday and get a practice round in yesterday. I'm like, it's going to be wet and sloppy, and you know, we had a nice day in Wisconsin yesterday, so I stayed home, but I could have came. Today it's ready to go.
I'm shocked at how dry it is. You wouldn't have known it rained here so much. The greens, they've definitely pumped some water out of them. Some of them are still a touch soft. Some of them are brick hard.
The sub-air systems are on. The greens are good. They're fast already. The fairways are dry. You wouldn't know they had 10 inches of rain a few days ago. I'm really shocked at how good a shape it's in already.
I was shocked. The course is in fantastic shape.
Fans were not allowed on the grounds Monday so workers could finish fine-tuning the course, which, for players, made for an unusual practice round environment.
It's awkward. You know, it's so quiet and so peaceful out here, it's almost eerie.
It's pretty weird, especially being out here last year for my first time and then coming in today. It's pretty bizarre.
I'm actually enjoying it right now just to be able to settle into the week a little bit. It's nice to have a relaxing Monday. To be able to just come out and kind of get into my routine a little bit.
Well, the Players is much like a mini rock concert. Today, it was more like a library, and fans who had tickets from Monday can use those tickets on Tuesday to get onto the grounds here. Now, Tom Vlach, who is the director of agronomy, told me it's not so much the precision air that's sucking the moisture off the greens that's the big deal here this week. It's instead the procedure that happened 7 years ago when they dug 8 inches out of the fairways and off the tee box areas and put sand in and then resodded those areas. That sand has sucked all the moisture off the ground and down into the earth. He said without that procedure 7 years ago, Ryan, this course would still be underwater.
Amazing, and hats off for sure. It is amazing how far this golf course has come in the last 48 hours, and with everything it has been through, what are you expecting this golf course to give up this week?
Well, first of all, just looking at the forecast going ahead to this week, it's absolutely sublime. It's going to be in the 80s. There's not going to be any little wind whatsoever, very little chance of rain. It's going to be absolutely perfect. So I suspect that they'll be able to get this golf course to play exactly how they want it to get to play. But just looking at the way this golf course has played since 2007. The last 6 times it's been contested here, the scoring average is 276.3. You go back to 6 years before they moved it to this time of year, the scoring average was 275.6. There's hardly a dime's worth of difference. I think this staff is very good at getting a golf course to play, getting the fairways to play to the appropriate firmness, getting the greens to the appropriate firmness. Of course, with this sub-air, or precision air, I should say, underneath the greens, they can get everything set up exactly how they like it to play.
I was here on Monday and Tuesday of last week, and I really didn't think the golf course was ready then, Ryan. It looked soft. It looked like there was a lot of water, and then to leave here